Hey guys, it's Turk from Forgotten Empires here, the community manager. Today we're jumping into something a little bit fun, which is the William Wallace campaign. I know a lot of people are just going to go, William Wallace, wasn't that learn to play? Well, it sure is. However, there's a mod on the Steam Community Workshop, which I'll link in the description, that turns it into an ultra hardcore mode. I don't know much about it. I've been told it's really hard, so hopefully this should be a little bit of fun for us and take a little bit of skill and technique to figure out how we want to deal with it. I believe this is mission 3, and the original kind of objective for it was just to create 4 militia. The one's been bumped up to 10, so all we have to do is use basically the resources provided here on the map, which I believe we're in one big clump of trees, create 10 militia. If that's a difficulty bump, I don't think it should be too bad, but we'll find out. Probably the other thing to kind of note here at the start is the Scottish kind of overlord here is going to kind of have a couple of minutes talking by himself, and I don't want to really interrupt that, just because it's some of my favourite voice acting in the game, so there'll be a little bit of silence from me here, and then we'll jump into the game and see exactly how it plays out. Let's have a go, guys, and see how this goes.
Defend our homeland. We'll start by creating villagers. Click your town center. Then click the Create Villager button in the lower left corner of the screen. Good job! Try building another house. Each house supports 5 units. The population indicator at the top of the screen shows your current supportable population. It takes time for a villager to appear. In your town center, other buildings are made just like houses. Try building a barracks. The barracks is a military building. Good job! The villager has appeared next to your town center. Now, create another village. You need additional housing to support your population. To build a house, click a villager. Click the buildings button, click the house button, then click where you want to build it. If more than one villager builds a building, it will go up faster.
Alright, I think that's it for the start here. I had some pretty big trouble actually luring those deer in, and probably some of the worst deer lures I have done in a long time. So, let's jump back into this one and see exactly where everything's kind of sitting. Put you to here, and like I was saying, I'm pretty confident that this mission actually starts out in just one big clump of trees. You do kind of your exploring, and you just pick up your resources, build 4 militia, and your trains basically just move to the next one. So, how hard can this really be becomes the question, or begs the question, I guess. So, unless there's some sneak attacks or things like that, or just some units that kind of spawn in on top of us, I can't really see this being too bad, but I don't know. We're yet to see. I've been told this is actually an incredibly hard campaign, so who knows exactly what's going to happen here. I'm just going to kind of keep scouting around, make sure there's no holes I've missed, like particularly over here. We can't really see properly, and down here as well, so we'll jump around. And the other thing that should make this a little bit harder as well is we actually have no access to loom. I checked earlier when we were kind of building those villages there. You might have seen a gap as I was kind of just seeing what was going on. And that could actually present itself to be quite the issue. If we get attacked, our villagers can't really defend themselves as nicely as I'd like them to be able to, because all it's going to take is like 1 or 2 scouts or a couple of militia, and all we've really got to defend ourselves is the town center. And looking at where it's located, by the time we're more in gold, by the time I decide to take these berries over here, it could actually become a little bit of an issue. We're just going to build a house over here, and alright, well, I was not expecting to see that. So, the problem I'm kind of seeing here is the fact we don't have any loom in our villages, so it makes basically running to the tower straight away a little bit more of an issue. So what I'm going to suggest here is we're going to just set up some hotkey groups really quickly. We're going to move our scout in, and hopefully it's the first thing this tower decides to see and it kind of begins to shoot at. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do this kind of just zigzag around here to defend our villagers, because the AI is not actually going to retarget. Let our villagers get on top of that tower, and they should be on top, so we should be pretty much good to go. Let's just get this one up over here. I got distracted by the tower, and I think we're relatively okay. So I guess we're just going to kind of make sure these aren't being constructed by a villager around here and see if they're just spawning in or not. Good news is our villagers still do good damage. Alright, so there's another tower over there. I guess you guys get to be transitioned, and we're going to... I guess you guys get to be the new ones. You can jump on that sheet. You can jump over here, scout. Oh, please make it before that villager does. Alright, so let's just again serpentine our scout through here a little bit. That was just bad micro on my part. and eventually our villagers should be able to get on top of it and we don't take too much damage. So this actually isn't too bad to deal with as long as we keep our scout alive, and I guess that's the thing. We've got to be attacked by something else at some stage. If a castle drops down, I actually don't know what we're going to do about it, but let's get back on top of things here and start to pull in this boar of ours. So we get our next boar and then we should be relatively safe. All of you guys can jump onto that singular sheep there. Keep Shane can come over here. Alright, so that's a scout rush, that's for sure. Let's pull our scout back towards the town center. This boar lure probably couldn't have been at a worse time here, however, we want to kind of just run around as much as possible, protect our scout. Don't path that way, please. And around we go. The thing is, though, I don't want to lose this boar because we've already lured it in. So let's just get everyone back to work, essentially, and do that. You can jump back in over here, and we'll get this boar back in. Alright. This isn't going as badly as I thought it was going to. Nowhere near as badly. We did lose a bunch of our sheep there, but there's nowhere they can really take them unless, essentially, a piece of forest is opened up. So, and I guess that's the thing with this. I'm not expecting too much to happen, so I just keep getting distracted. Let's drop down another house. Let's drop down a barracks as well. And let's hope these spawns aren't happening on timings. I guess the point is now we had a tower, some scouts. I'm kind of expecting the next attack to come from over here. So let's drop our scout onto patrol so we can just get a line of sight to see what's happening and even potentially see if we can close this off a little bit as well, actually. Alright, so that's men at arms. We need the scout. We need the scout badly, please. Don't kill the scout. Just sit over this side and hopefully we can just micro you around the side here, and in doing so... this is bad. Oh, that worked out alright. That really just worked out like just okay. And alright, so we're gonna move some of these guys to here. I think the good idea as well, let's get a miller. So we've been attacked from every corner. So the next one, I guess, who knows where it's gonna come from. We've got a little bit of a wall off here. We might even just drop, probably smart to drop a piece of palisade there as well, now that I think about it. Because the last thing I want to do is get put off guard again here, and from there, some of you guys, let's pull you guys, let's put up a gold camp so I can start getting gold, and I actually don't like the positioning on that, so let's go again, probably a little bit better. And you can come back to chopping the trees for us. So we'll get you over here, we'll get you over here. It's one little sheep, so hopefully all of our villagers do decide to go to the correct sheep. You can come over here, and now our economy is actually... Oh! Alright. Again, let's move our scout in. Our scout is on quite low HP. So we've got to be very careful here that we don't... So you managed to... No fletching or anything, so that's not so bad. But let's keep on running around. Get our villagers under that tower. I think we should be alright just about now. Cool, and let's get our scout out of here, just so he can't take any more damage. Alright, so next state of business is to get our gold going. And once we get our gold going, we should be pretty alright, but this has actually been pretty difficult. If you don't know to kind of micro the scout like that, I can actually see people having a lot of trouble with this. And I guess you three can build this. Good note as well, guys, if you do have food on these villages and they actually finish off a resource scaling point, you will actually get it totaled into your tally there, so it could potentially be worse. And I guess let's start getting some farms up as well, just so we can keep a nice even spread of resources here. I don't think we've got any idols. Nope, no idols there whatsoever. Alrighty, now it's just time to start building our militia. I do think we should have kind of set up our economy a little bit better here, just because look how much food we've got no gold. We could have definitely made this a little bit quicker, so if we're speedrunning it, lots to... What? Oh my, how do you... Too far away to... The scout's dead. This is a huge issue. The Franks don't get siege onagers. And here's the thing, because if we just rush them all together, we lure them forward. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. This is really bad. This is really bad. If we can get you guys just to rush them. That's gonna be a lot of villagers dead. Come on! Just get on top of them. Ugh! This is so bad. Come on, militia, go! Oh no, they've seen these guys. Run! Run, villagers! Go, militia! You can get on top of it. That one there's nearly dead. I think we glitched them. It's done. We lost so many villagers in the process, but it's done. Our town center's on 52 HP. 52 HP. What was that? The surprise? The surprise siege onager attack. I don't think anyone was expecting that. Sorry, I just need a second here to catch my breath. How many militia have we got? That's 4, 5. We just need to make the rest of our way over and then we should be alright. We've got no idols, which is nice. Oh, man. Oh. Sorry, I'm a bit stunned. I don't think anybody was expecting that. And if you're expecting that in the chat, it probably means you've played it before, so... Not fun there, guys. Not fun at all. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description because this has been definitely a little bit of a heart attack for me, which I've enjoyed at the same time. And in fact, we actually don't really need wood now, so let's just pull these villagers off and just get that militia presence happening. But this has been an interesting experience, a very, very interesting experience. How many are we up to? It looks like we've got 6 there. That'll be number 7, then hopefully 8, 9, and 10 not too far behind us. We'll just stop building villages at this point because we may as well just max out, and hopefully this is basically where we need to be. I can't see anything else happening if it's on triggers, just because we've already got a lot of militia out in play. Our town center's basically worth being deleted. This has been something else entirely, absolutely entirely. And I'll say I'll have a lot of fun on it. If you want us to actually see the rest, guys, just let me know in the comments, and we'll figure out if we can get the rest of them to you as well. How many are we up to? 2, 4, 6, 8. One more after this guy, and we're there. And hopefully that is actually the true end, and they're not going to make us go out and destroy a base or something after this as well with just militia, because that would not be the easiest thing I've ever seen. One more on the way, and that should be us. I'm excited, but also extremely worried about another sneak attack. Because all I'm waiting for is a castle to pop up like right here, kill all my militia, then we'll be basically back to square one. And then it's going to be...
A few soldiers, you'll be able to defend this area against English attacks.
I'm hoping that's victory. Hey! We did it, guys. There you go. A good time for us, and I hope you enjoyed it. Ooh, what's going on over here? So, like I was saying earlier, actually playing as the Franks, and Franks don't get siege onager. So, that's something good. Where did that battering ram come from? That actually would have been a huge issue to deal with if it spawned in here. I'm actually really glad it didn't. So, anyway, guys, leave in the comments if you want to see more of this, and feel free to reach out and let me know anything you've kind of got on your mind about Age of Empires at the moment, because it's what I'm here for. And have a good day, guys. Look after each other and look after, yeah, yourselves more than anything. Bye.